All right, I'm back with another music theory lesson for guitar. In this lesson, I'm going to teach you how to build any major scale or by extension major key very quickly. All right, so there are a few things we need to know about major scales and major keys before we start. First, a major key is built around a major scale, so everything that applies to a major scale applies to a major key. A major scale has 7 notes. A major scale will always use all 7 letters A, B, C, D, E, F, G of the musical alphabet and only use them once, each one once. And a major scale can have sharp notes or it can have flat notes, but it cannot have both. All right. So the first major scale that we need to learn is the C major scale. And the C major scale is special because it is all natural notes. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C is the C major scale. And it is the only major scale that has all natural notes. Every other major scale will have either sharp notes or flat notes, and those make the sharp keys and the flat keys. Now, to figure out the major scales with sharps in them, we need to know something called the order of sharps. And the order of sharps goes like this: F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp, E sharp, B sharp. But it's much easier to remember Fat Cats Go Dancing at Ed's Bar. That's how I learned it, and it's still working to this day. So, what does that mean? The order of sharps is the order in which sharps appear in major scales. So, for instance, if there is only one sharp in a major scale or major key, it will be F sharp because it is the first sharp in the order. If there are 2 sharps, they will be F sharp and C sharp. If there are 3 sharps, it will be F sharp, C sharp, G sharp. Major scales always have sharps in this order. So there is no major scale that has F sharp and G sharp but doesn't have C sharp. Now, to figure out a major scale based on the sharps, all you have to do is go up a half step, which is 1 fret and 1 letter, from the last sharp that is used. So, for example, the first sharp in the order of sharps is F sharp. So, if there is 1 sharp in the scale, it's going to be F sharp. And that scale will be G. If there are 2 sharps, it's going to be F sharp and C sharp. And the scale will be half step up from D, C sharp, D. So all you need to do is count the sharps, put them in the order of sharps, and then go up 1/2 step from the last sharp. So another one for practice: 4 sharps. We'd have Fat Cats Go Dancing, D sharp, and we go up to E. That's the key of E. To think in reverse, if we wanted to know, okay, what are the notes in the key of E, we would do our sharps until we hit a sharp that was a half step below E, which is our root. So Fat Cats Go Dancing, D sharp. 4 sharps. Every other note that is not allocated as being sharp is natural. So the key of E major has Fat Cats Go Dancing, 4 sharps. So it's going to be E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B, C sharp, D sharp, and E. Fat Cats Go Dancing at Ed's Bar. That's the order of sharps. To figure out the flat scales or the flat keys, we need the order of flats. The order of flats is a little bit different. The order of flats, as I like to think of it, starts with an F, and then it's B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat, or bead, C, G, F, and then it goes to F again. So bead, C, G, F, but they're all flats. B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat, F flat. So the order flats is a little different because of that F at the beginning. Now the first flat, it is not F flat. The way that the order flats works, if you're figuring out keys, is that you go one letter back in the order after the last one you've used. So for example, if you have one flat and it's B flat, you go one letter back in the order, and that takes you to F. So the F I put in parentheses because it's not the first flat, but it is the first key that uses flat. So the F major scale, the key of F major, has one flat and it's B flat. If there are two flats, they will be B flat and E flat. And the next to last used flat, which would be B flat, is the root of the scale. So B flat major has B flat and E flat. So that's the thing to remember by the order of flats is you go back one. You use the next to last used flat. So if there's 5 flats, we have B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat. We go to the 4th flat, which was D flat, and that is a root. That's D flat major. It's a little tricky at first, but it's actually pretty straightforward. So just remember the order of flats. Bead, C, G, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, C flat, F flat. And the order of sharps, fat cats go dancing at Ed's bar. Using those, you should be able to figure out the notes of any major scale or major key pretty quickly. All right. Thanks for watching again. All this and much, much more is available in my book, The Guitar Theory Workbook, available now. Check the description of this video for a link to purchase. Thank you. I hope you learned something. Have a good one.